My first guest is going to be talking about the BEPS project that the OECD is undertaking and its relevance to the developing world. And I'd say Aldo has done a fantastic job accepting this, because he has had to come in at very last-minute notice because his colleague had a problem with his passport, which was stolen. And so if I just introduce Aldo Gonzalez, he is a Spanish national. He has a degree in law and a master's in international tax, and he's shared with me that he's working on his PhD in tax, which is fantastic. And he has a long history, a long career in the Spanish administration, tax administration, as well as being an attaché to the Spanish US Embassy. He has now worked at the OECD for the last 4 years and is very much embedded in the work that the OECD is doing on the BEPS project. And so, without further ado, let me hand you over to Aldo.
Thank you, Chair, and good morning to all of you. It's a true pleasure and an honor being in South Africa, especially you just heard that I'm from Spain. So being here 4 years after that magnificent event, it brings back a lot of memories. Let's talk about taxes and the BEPS project. That's my goal for the next 30 minutes, is to update you on the BEPS project in itself and the deliverables for 2014 that are due in September, but as you can imagine, or maybe you know already, they're already finished and then they're available, and we'll talk briefly within the time limits about the solutions and about the challenges and the solutions the OECD is proposing. So, we're going to speak about 3 main topics: the BEPS challenges and the BEPS action plan. BEPS is an acronym for base erosion and profit shifting. We will talk about the deliverables for 2014, as I said, and we'll say something about how you, all of you, and the organizations and institutions that you represent can participate and have your word heard in the OECD working groups on base erosion and profit shifting. So what is this BEPS question, and why is that important? The first reflection is about double taxation. The OECD in itself, as a body trying to prevent and to curb the consequences, the negative consequences for trade and investment of double taxation. And then why double non-taxation has arisen, and why is that a problem, and how we try to fix it. So the first thought is that the international tax system has not been written, has not been designed by an international body. It is rather the collection of different national legislations and tax treaties that make up for an international tax system. That means there's no central design, and the system just doesn't match. There are institutions of continental tradition, of common law tradition, that have different political, historical, geographical conditionants for every legislator. And therefore, the solutions written in the South Africa law may not